Hello, and welcome to Inside Jacksonville, a production of the University of North Florida School of Communication and the CW17. I'm Jordan Walden, and we're here each month with stories about life on the First Coast. First up, the natural beauty of the First Coast comes in many forms. Along the coast in St. Johns County, preserving the natural habitats along coastal estuaries is often a volunteer endeavor. Inside Jacksonville's Issa Lean shows us the important work being done at Guana River Research Reserve.
Along the coast of Ponte Vedra is the Guana River Reserve. It is one of the few estuaries in Florida. The secret to its beauty? It's in the hand of the researchers and those willing to volunteer. This is Erica Fisher, one of the researchers at the reserve.
So GTM is a National Estuary Research Reserve. There are 30 National Estuary Research Reserves and 3 in Florida. We are one of the 3 in Florida. Without volunteers, a lot of what we do would not be possible. It's a lot of hands-on work, so we need a lot of people to help out with what we do. It's a lot of manual labor, so collecting data, setting traps for dip netting and drift fences, and then on the research side, oyster monitoring. You have to walk across oysters, count oysters, just a lot of hard work, and so a lot of what we do would not be possible without volunteers.
I am here at the Guana River Research Reserve, seeing firsthand how dedicated the researchers and volunteers are to preserve this beautiful environment. From tracking wildlife to restoring habitats, everything is done so our future generations can enjoy it as much as we can today. Every volunteer brings a different story. This is Tom Meister, a volunteer since May this year.
Actually, I came one day to buy a parking pass for beach parking, and Amy, who's the receptionist, talked me into it. And I'm addicted. Ever since then, I'm out here just as much as I can. You know, Zach and Erica, they're doing a great job. But this study, like for today, it's going to continue on, and they probably won't be involved with it, but the volunteers help run it. So.
The Guana River Reserve always needs more volunteers. For more information on how you can help preserve the trails, visit their website. The future of our coastlines depends on actions today. Issa Lane, Inside Jacksonville.
If you would like to volunteer as well, go to gtnmerr.org and find out how you can help. 2 local professionals are on a mission to transform lives on the First Coast. Inside Jacksonville's Ella Harmon introduces us to this talented pair of longtime friends, redefining wellness and helping clients thrive both physically and emotionally.
Stephanie Cox and Victoria Adib both aim to foster a happy, healthy community, though they pursue this goal in different ways. Beyond their shared mission, they are also close friends.
So me and Victoria became friends a couple years ago now, but we met through church. And then just by coincidence, we were placed in the same small group together. We just realized that we had a lot in common. You know, we had, similar business goals, and we worked in a similar helping sphere. And so we just kind of hit it off.
Stephanie is a local therapist who runs Better Being Therapy, offering personalized counseling to help clients manage stress, build resilience, and find clarity.
I wanted to be a counselor as far back as I can remember. I was always like the talker friend that would be like, what's going on with you? And I'd like to listen to people.
Victoria, a physical therapist and owner of Better Body Rehab located next to Stephanie's, takes a holistic approach to injury recovery and mobility, focusing on health, movement, and strength.
I wanted to become a physical therapist because I just love exercise. I really like teaching people how they can heal themselves and how they can learn that pain is something that our body is designed to get rid of on its own.
Stephanie specializes in couples therapy and recently co-hosted a marriage workshop with her husband James, where 2 of her friends gained valuable insights.
It was cool seeing 2 people, her and James, Stephanie and James, being able to work together and talk about marriage together. You're a therapist and you go through similar things. I mean, those are things that really help.
She wants to see marriages succeed, and I was so proud to see her in her element.
Together, Stephanie and Victoria prove that taking care of your mind and body is the key to true wellness. It's not about surviving, it's about thriving. And these 2 businesses help people do just that.
I love hearing people's success stories. I think that is the most rewarding part of my job. I really believed that people deserved one-on-one care. They deserved to feel seen and heard. My favorite thing about being a counselor, it goes back to just helping to reduce like the suffering of my fellow man. I'm a Jacksonville native, born and raised, and I want the people of this city to be healthy and happy. And so with therapy, you get an intimate invitation into people's lives, and you get to help like guide them into better days and better ways.
Ella Harmon, Inside Jacksonville.
To learn more about Better Being Therapy or Better Body Rehab, you can visit them on 3rd Street North in Jacksonville Beach. Next up, we're heading over to Jacksonville's South Side to visit Glam Hair Studio, a multi-service salon that captivates and creates trendy and fun hairstyles. Inside Jacksonville's Amaris Delac visit Glam's Hair Studio to meet Michael Quaintance, also known as the Hair King. He aspires to make people feel beautiful and happy.
When you first walk into a hair salon, you are met with a bunch of different sensations. The smell of chemicals and hot products, the sound of loud blow dryers, and the sight of people smiling and having a good time. Located on the south side in Jacksonville, Florida, is a salon called Glam Hair Studio. Glam Hair Studio opened in November of 2011 and is still kicking it as a full-servicing salon. Michael Quaintance, also known as the Hair King, has worked at Glam for several years.
My name is Michael Quaintance, and I'm a hairstylist. I've been working at Glam about 7 years. I've been a cosmetologist for about 14 years. I've always known as a child that I was interested in some form of fashion, but hair, I stuck to hair. I was interested in it. I like to cut my hair, play with other people's hair, so just making people feel good about themselves, making people feel beautiful. That's what I enjoy more side of it.
Michael's 14-year experience in being a hairstylist has landed him many of clients. One of those clients being Latoya Emerson. Latoya Emerson has been with Michael for many years and even followed him over to Glam when he used to work at his old studio.
I used to go to Michael at another salon, and I looked him up, and I went try different other beauticians, and I guess they didn't really do it for me. And I was like, let me find him again, and I found that he was here, and I was like, okay, great. I want to say on and off for probably 5 years.
Glam is a boutique style salon that creates trendy hairstyles. They specialize in natural hair, keratins, and custom colors. They also do special occasion, prom, and bridal hair and makeup.
Glam Hair Studio offers all kinds of hair services.
We are a full salon, so we offer all hair services to any texture, any race, cut, color, weave.
Glam creates unique and modern hairstyles. They maintain a friendly, professional, and creative work environment, which represents diversity, ideas, and hard work. Their mission is to improve the health and appearance of each client's hair. They strive to make people confident and happy. Amaris Delac, Inside Jacksonville.
To learn more about Glam Hair Studio, you can visit their website at www.forglamhair.com. Coming up, we'll take Dry January for a longer spin and explore the mocktail scene on the First Coast. Also, after the break, we'll head to Riverside Arts Market, where this weekly tradition is bringing folks together to celebrate all things Jacks. You're watching Inside Jacksonville on CW17. The Riverside Arts Market is a weekly event that occurs every Saturday in Riverside's Artist Walk area. It attracts vendors and customers from all over Northeast Florida. The Arts Market has become a staple of Riverside's culture. Inside Jacksonville's Caleb Stowell gives a tour of all the market fun.
Tucked beneath the western end of the Fuller Warren Bridge in Jacksonville, a lonely parking lot sits desolate from Sunday through Friday. But on Saturday, a lively arts market springs up. It's an event that has been going on for over 15 years, the Riverside Arts Market. The Riverside Arts Market is provided by the Riverside Avondale Preservation, a group committed to maintaining and preserving the Riverside area.
So my name is Chloe Kuhn. I'm the market director for the Riverside Arts Market, which is a program of Riverside Avondale Preservation. So we typically have about 300 small businesses that participate with RAM each year, and some of those businesses have actually been with RAM since the very beginning. So the market will celebrate its 16th anniversary this coming spring, and there are some vendors that have been there since day one.
The Riverside Arts Market provides a place for small local business owners to showcase and sell their products. You can find a large variety of products here: fresh produce from local farmers, acrylic paintings from Jacksonville artists, custom clothing from Riverside-based designers, and lots of hot sauce. Jesse Craker is a local photographer who spends his time traveling the world to capture breathtaking images.
Graham's really one of the only primary opportunities we have in Jacksonville for kind of a regular market like this. I think this is my third year as a part of the Riverside Arts Market. This is kind of the best opportunity to get your stuff out there on a regular basis.
The Riverside Arts Market is a true example of turning nothing into something. The area used for the market was originally slated to be a retention pond surrounded by a chain link fence. But through the ideas of Dr. Wayne Wood, Riverside Avondale Preservation's founder, and the hard work of Jacksonville council members and committee leaders, the market has turned into what you see today and has become a true staple of the Riverside area's culture.
The Riverside Arts Market also hosts a wide variety of food trucks and tents, as well as local farmers and bakers, offering customers flavors from around the world.
My name's David. We own a artisan bakery down in Palm Beach. We've been coming here for over 10 years. It's great.
Caleb Stoll, Inside Jacksonville.
The Riverside Arts Market is a Saturday morning tradition held under the Fuller Warren Bridge. You can check out their website at riversideartsmarket.org to learn more about it. With ebooks and online options, the bookstore experience is often forgotten. Inside Jacksonville's Adriana Weldon takes a trip to an indie bookstore offering sweets, reads, and many activities to explore in person.
Located in the heart of the historic Riverside, the Happy Medium Books Cafe is a place where anyone could just sit down and relax. From children to adults, newcomers to regulars, customers of all kinds are welcome.
My best friend Logan brought me here one weekend, and we've been coming back ever since as like a girls' day, girls' trip. Our fun is books together, so I love that there's a kid section. So now that my daughter is into books, we come and we play in the back.
Vanna Shutters, a former librarian and teacher, had just moved to Jacksonville with her family when she came across a newly opened bookstore. She became a volunteer there and stayed for a few months before the previous owner decided to sell as she was moving out of state. Miss Shutters decided to purchase the business to keep it alive.
In the short time that it existed, I saw that it was very, very valuable to the community, was a beneficial third space, saw people getting out of their house that had not been since COVID.
I love books, I love movies, I love any sort of different art media and expression. Being able to be around all this different information, nonfiction to, fiction, it's really good.
Books aren't the only thing this store has to offer. If you're feeling peckish, it's got you covered with delectable pastries and coffees to enjoy.
The employees put plentiful care into the refreshments they provide. From roasted coffee to matcha, scones to banana bread, there is no shortage of delectables to choose from.
What we're most known for is our banana bread.
To bring the community closer, the store offers a variety of events every week for customers to enjoy. From yarning to trivia, there's never a dull time. Their store also supports local artists, displaying their art on the wall for customers to appreciate.
It's a very much a community bookstore.
Adriana Weldon, Inside Jacksonville.
For more information on their upcoming events for the month, you can check out their website at happymediumbookscafe.com. Looking for a community-oriented boozeless bar? Inside Jacksonville's Kaylee Cochran may have your answers as she explores Kava & Company, where you'll find kava and kratom alternatives to alcohol and family-friendly environments.
Non-alcoholic bars have been increasing in popularity as people turn to mocktails when they go out for a drink. Since COVID, the amount of people that have taken to the cannabis industry instead of the alcohol industry has grown so much. Being at home, working remote, a lot of people have taken a step back away from alcoholic drinks. With the growth of kava and kratom, you'll see a mocktail in every bar you go in, right?
More than 40% of Americans say they are trying to drink less alcohol. Kava has become one of those alternative drinks.
Drinking kava, I would say it's a very chill, zen type of thing. It also helps with your immune system as well. And definitely pain relieving, stress relieving. It almost puts your mind at ease, and to say, I guess. Like, I stress out a lot. I'm a very stressed out person majority of the time. So I would definitely say it helps a lot with like stressing out and chilling your mindset and just putting you in a good mood to do what you need to do throughout the day.
It also provides a perfect community lounge for people to linger in while they're drinking.
Hey, I'm Mike. I've been coming here for like 2 years, and I came here because of my buddy. Because I used to go to like all the bars around town a lot, and it's always chaotic because I have very bad anxiety, especially like nowadays since I'm a little older. So like the environment is really chill, super calm. Like you never hear about anything really crazy going on here, so it keeps me coming back because it's really relaxing. You don't feel judged when you walked in, so it feels like a family. Like I don't know everybody by name, like the regulars, but every time I come in and I see them, we always shake hands, like catch up, stuff like that, or play pool and ping pong.
I think it's going to be a new of how we go about celebrating or spending time with each other. There's more than just going out and having a drink. Yeah, just all centering around alcohol.
Instead of regular bar hopping, locals are taking to hopping between kava and other non-alcoholic bars. They're going street to street all while still being able to drive and function. This is Kylie Cochran, Inside Jacksonville.
For more information on current events and drink options, go to kavaandcompany.com. After the break, we'll get lined up to go dancing, First Coast style boots and all. Then it's time to tap, as this timeless style stays relevant and attracts a new generation. You're watching Inside Jacksonville on CW17. Looking for an interesting way to get moving and grooving with friends? Arts on the Edge Studio offers adult dance classes with many styles to choose from. Inside Jacksonville's Bella Sparks takes us for a sneak peek of a tap dance class.
Voted as the best dance studio in Jacksonville of 2024 by Folio Weekly, Arts on the Edge and its dedicated staff have been providing students with quality dance classes and performance opportunities for years. In addition to solely children's classes, the studio offers weekly adult classes at any skill level. The Fleming Island Studio hopes to bring adults interested in learning to dance, regardless of their previous dance experience.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I love the philosophy that we have here, which is that this is a place for everyone. Every single student, whether they're 3 or they're 93, can walk into this building and be exactly who they are, and they are accepted as who they are as a person or who they are as a dancer.
It's a great exercise, and it's a fun exercise. You're not having to wake up super early, go to the gym, and go lift weights that are just like, okay, I'm gonna do this. Here, I'm listening to music, I'm moving to it, I'm just having a blast and getting a workout.
It's really my disconnect from work and general life. So this is my hobby, my passion. Like I get to just keep dancing and not have to stress out about everything else.
These classes provide an outlet for everyone who attends them, whether it be finding a fun new exercise or escaping stresses of the day. People have even said that it's helped them improve their health.
I was in the Army, and when I was like 26, I broke my leg and damaged a ligament in my knee. They told me that I would never walk properly again, so I was discharged, things like that. Fast forward to 2012, I was in a car accident that I was almost paralyzed. They told me I would never dance, I'd never run, I'd never do anything like that. And through pushing through that, a couple years later, I started tap dancing, and it's helped me a lot.
These weekly classes even have drop-in rates for people to join anytime with no pressure.
So if you want to dance, if you're 30, 40, 50, 100, anything, if you want to dance, come on in and dance. We have a class for everybody. And if we don't, we'll make one. We're really good at that.
Bella Sparks, Inside Jacksonville.
If you want to learn more about enrolling in a weekly tap class or trying it out for yourself, check out the studio and meet the Arts on the Edge staff or visit their website to get started dancing. Finally, this month we have more dancing as the Honky Tonk Hammerheads boot, scoot, and boogie. Inside Jacksonville heads to the south side to visit K1 Speed, where every Monday the go-kart track makes room for a dance floor. Allison Benning takes us for a visit.
Go-kart racing and line dancing aren't often seen in the same place, but at K1 Speed every Monday, boot shuffling takes over as the Honky Tonk Hammerheads swing and line dance country style.
Honky Tonk Hammerheads is such a welcoming environment. It's so much fun to just let loose and enjoy yourself for a few hours and get to know some new people.
Group leaders Kristen Muttry and Jack Herron started the Honky Tonk Hammerheads 2 years ago. They teach dance for people of all skill levels, whether you are just beginning or dance competitively.
We have beginners that come every week. We have more advanced dancers that are actually out there competing, that travel around the country to compete, and they still come to classes and they help others. We often say in our classes, like, hey, the person across from you, this might be their very first time, and you get to be the person that shows them what dancing is like. And so being that positive, encouraging person for them, like, really can change that person's confidence level and really their life.
Buttrey and Herron created this group after joining a Bible study with their friends from the Church of 1122. They would meet for Bible study, and then they would dance afterwards in Buttrey's backyard. Then Herron started hosting lessons out of the living room of his apartment.
All of our friends from church and from the bar wanted to know how to dance better, and so what we did is we decided to teach them at my living room, and there was a lot of interest in learning on those Tuesday nights at the living room, and then we came to here, which was Autobahn. Now it's K1.
The small group of 8 dancers that started learning out of Herron's living room has quickly blossomed into a large community of dancers that focus on uplifting each other while unifying in their faith. Their group motto comes from a Bible verse, Matthew 5:16, which they believe is the epitome of their mission.
We believe that the Lord empowers us for gifts. The Holy Spirit inside of us is going to operate within us to give us gifts, and we just want to let that be known for those around us. Not that we might gain glory for it or selfish ambition, but that what the Lord is doing would be shown.
Maggie Burkholzer has been dancing with the Honky Tonk Hammerheads for almost a year and also instructs line dance classes. She has enjoyed being a part of this faith-based community that focuses on having fun while uplifting others and glorifying God.
It was really nice to have a group of believers that also enjoyed the country dance community. And even if they aren't believers, like, it's just a nice group to be around. They're fun. Everybody's respectful. It's just a good time.
Allison Benning, Inside Jacksonville.
It's incredible to see how a small group can come together and grow to where it is now in such a short amount of time. The Honky Tonk Hammerheads meet every Monday at K1 Speed and every other Thursday at Surfer the Bar. For more information and a full schedule of their classes, follow at Honky Tonk Hammerheads on Instagram. Well, that's a wrap for this edition of Inside Jacksonville. If you missed anything from today's program, just visit our website, unftv.com, and look under the Digital Journalism tab, where you'll find expanded versions of our stories, photos, interviews, and other extras. Again, that's unftv.com. You can also find us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube at JaxUNF. From all of us here at Inside Jacksonville, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you right here next month on the CW17.